This motorcycle rider was stopped now, unfortunately driving in slippers, and on the back you have what is essentially a bicycle or skateboarding helmet, not authorized for use on a motorcycle. So again, if they added both violations to the ticket, it would be 3,500 pesos. If they only added slippers, it would be 500. Good morning everyone, MMJ back on the road right now. They're in Pasig City. You will see everyone running out to their cars, motorcycles, trying to remove them before they get a ticket. There are signs all along the street reminding people no parking between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. Meow, meow, meow. And since no drivers have come out, the tow trucks are already starting to come in. I think that might be the Barangay chairman that just came out. Is this his car? I'm not sure. And it's not just the private vehicles, even the red plate's ticketed. Actually, I think last time there was someone complaining, make sure you ticket everybody. So that's what they're doing, to be fair to everybody. So someone corrected me now and said that although his shirt says Barangay Captain or Barangay Chairman, he's actually a councillor. He's not the Barangay Chairman. And I just realized he handed over his license to take a ticket for this vehicle. So allegedly both of these vehicles are under his control, or his, I don't want to say he owns them, but he appears to have the keys for them, and he handed over his license to take a ticket. No parking, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Slippers is 500. Unauthorized helmet is 3,000. If that's put on the ticket, that's 3,500. And up ahead you see another vehicle being picked up by the tow truck, considered to be illegally parked. And one more vehicle picked up by the tow truck here. And what I can say is that Pasig City puts so many signs. It's really impossible that you wouldn't see these. And you'll see they have coordination with Pasig City TPMO, and they're just checking their complaints now. They have a few to act on in this area. Could you imagine if there's a fire here and then the truck wants to get through? It's not just cars, it's also motorcycles like these ones. I heard them on the radio saying not to bring the tow truck yet because they're not sure if it can fit down here. And you'll see this gentleman in his bath towel trying to move his motorcycle before he gets a ticket. One of the drivers for the other motorcycle came out, so they are asking for his license to issue a ticket before he moves the motorcycle. On the side of the bike it says Team Jesus. On the back of the bike it has a middle finger and it says so kind of conflicting messages there. No driver came out for this one, so the towing crew already did their paperwork. They'll leave the notice here and then they'll put this on the back of the tow truck. Same thing with this motorcycle here, being taken by the towing crew now. Although it's a bit narrow, the tow truck can make it inside. So they're going to hook up to the car here and then take it away. This motorcycle rider was stopped now, unfortunately driving in slippers. And on the back you have what is essentially a bicycle or skateboarding helmet, not authorized for use on a motorcycle. So again, if they added both violations to the ticket, it would be 3,500 pesos. If they only added slippers, it would be 500. Little child on this motorcycle, no crash helmet, excess passenger. This rider was already apprehended. Then the lady was getting mad at the enforcer saying, look, someone just passed you with a violation. How many people can he deal with at a time? Anyway, excess passenger, the small baby, no crash helmet, or the child. Thankfully the mother and child transferred to the tricycle. I just don't know if they watched a video like what we saw the other day with the little girl sitting on the front of the motorcycle and then she smashed her head on the road. And the team are now issuing tickets to illegally parked vehicles here on El Francisco, also Pasig City. Some vehicles are on the road, some of them are on the sidewalk. If there's a driver, it's only a ticket. If there's no driver, it goes on the back of the tow truck. It's not just cars, it's also motorcycles. And then there's a van over there that the towing crew are about to hook up to. And a couple more motorcycles in front of that van. It looks like they have handed over their license, so only a ticket. I think the motorcycle that was parked in front of this car has already been loaded on the tow truck. And this is how much the towing costs. That's in addition to the penalty ticket. So let's say you have a ticket for 2,000 unattended illegal parking. plus the towing fee, and they could also add obstruction. That vehicle was already ticketed, so the driver is able to move without being impounded. I don't know if they'll park it back here again. The idea is that the barangay will maintain the area after it has been cleared by the MMDA. The gentleman smoking the cigarette is asking why some drivers were able to leave and some are being impounded. It basically comes down to whether they were able to show a license in time before the towing process began. Anyway, the van is now being pulled by the tow truck.